Hello, and for my psychology proposal, I'll be doing my topic on the effect of lifting weights on social media-driven body dissatisfaction in male university students. First, I'll go through some important definitions, then quickly the adoption of social media into society and the types of body idolized in social media, then what effects the social media have on body image, the consequences of body dissatisfaction, and then what are some ways we can reduce the effects of social media and that of body dissatisfaction. Then I'll go through my study quickly. Now, firstly, what is body image? Body image is one's perspective and emotions towards their own body, with body dissatisfaction being the negative thoughts and negative feelings towards one's body. Now, quickly, social media, it has to be stated, has been well and truly adopted into everyday society, with between 50 to 60% of the world's population using social media. And on average, global users spend 2 hours and 27 minutes on social media daily. And now, what are they looking at for this ridiculous amount of time that they're on social media? They're looking at, for males, masculinity and leanness. That is what is filling their Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat feeds. And for females, thinness. And it is important to note that this, while some of these bodies depicted can be stated to be healthy, health is a much broader range. These are not the only body types that are healthy. So it cannot be stated that social media is just promoting healthy body types. Now, what effects does social media have on body image? Well, research by Voog, et.al., there were other authors, 2021, showed a positive correlation between social media use and body dissatisfaction in both genders. There was a stronger relationship in that of females, but there was still a scientifically significant correlation in that of males as well. Over 80% of females and 40% of males in general have reported high levels of body dissatisfaction. So we may ask, what are the consequences of body dissatisfaction? Well, two studies both found that body dissatisfaction was positively correlated with anxiety and depression, while inversely associated with self-esteem. What they're describing here are detrimental effects to psychological well-being as a whole. And so what can we do to reduce the effects that social media has? Well, there has been a bit of research into that, showing that positive mother-adolescent relationships, as well as economic stability, both attenuate this relationship to a degree. But there needs to be more research. With this many people using social media, it is essential, because social media is here to stay, that we find out these mitigating factors and help those that are suffering. Now, the aim of my study, therefore, my aim would be to determine if progressing towards or attaining the body type idolized in social media will reduce the negative effects of social media driven body dissatisfaction in male university students, with the hypothesis being this study will hypothesize that the positive association between social media usage and body dissatisfaction will be reduced among male university students that lift weights, as their body type is more aligned with the masculinity and leanness, which is idolized in social media. Now, why do I think this study is so important? And why did I choose males? First, the reason I've chosen males is in the literature on research seems to be heavily dominated by female, likely because, well, it affects females more statistically. More females deal with body dissatisfaction. So I've chosen to deal with males. And the reason I chose masculinity and leanness is because, and like males, is because that aligns with males. If I couldn't do this study on females, because what is idolized for females is not the exact same as that is what idolized for males. Now, how do I think this study helps society? Well, first of all, if my hypothesis is shown true, it at least shows that there are some benefits to social media. They're getting people that are getting healthy are then becoming more happy with their bodies. It is not just negative. But then if my hypothesis is proven wrong, I think it is extremely interesting, because it shows that even those people who are trying to get those bodies and progressing towards them, but they're still not satisfied. Social media is just having a negative effect on your well-being. No way to put about it. That's the facts. Now, I believe that is essential to society, because it can show that we need to do more to protect people from social media impacts on body dissatisfaction, if that is limiting time or just reducing what can be seen. Thank you for listening to my psychology proposal. Have a nice day.